Yeah, X up, welcome to Respect My Journey, man. Another episode, man. It's your host, man, Carl Krauser, Crucian King, King Krauser, that old black magic. What's going on, y'all? X up. I want to talk about today, this episode about the game, 2006. Shout out to ESPN. Appreciate y'all showing that game. You know, a lot of people played in that game, so all love to those people that played, G Mac and everybody, you know. But appreciate you showing me out there doing my thing. Controversial no call from Jim Bird, the cheating ref who always cheated us in mad games. So many games he cheated us. Like Trump says, so many fries. Yeah, man. Used to cheat us so much, Jim Bird. Him, Tim Higgins, and the rest of these dudes. And every time Jim Bird, Tim Higgins ref, man, it was damn near a war. Like I had to play against my teammates, my coaches, and these referees, man. It's crazy. And the other team. Do you know how many people that is? That's crazy. Like, especially when you're playing away. Like, nobody respect. Nobody did. Like, nobody cared about Jamie Dixon. Like, these refs used to tell him, "Shut the fuck up, Jamie. Excuse my language. Sit down, Jamie." This is not, yo, going crazy on him. And I used to have to be like, man, in my head, like, yo, we're not gonna get no calls. So, yo, I gotta just do my thing because some of these guys, you know, they haven't stepped up yet. And if you see in a lot of the games, I be passing the ball first. I pass the ball, try to get people involved because I know I can get mines in that terrible offense. The offense was shaky, but I've been playing in smaller gyms. I've been playing under like shaky people since I was a young kid. So I knew how to get my own, you know, even when the ground or the floor was slippery or the court was like super small or it was a long court. It didn't matter. Or if I was playing with different teams at the time, you know, I knew how to get mine. If I just had to remember the plays, whatever they gave me for whatever certain amount of games or a game first day, I knew how to get mines within that offense. I've been playing against people in New York and the Bronx and that street ball. That street ball teaches you a lot, man. And playing those frees up to 32 with 15, 20 dudes in there, and you got to win the game by, you know, you got to win the game up to 32. The game's by twos, you got to win the game. And it's pretty much, like I said, you against 15 people, you get the rebound. There's a bunch of people out there guarding you, so you got to get your jumper on or you got to get a floater, teardrop. So picture me learning how to do all of this and playing against grown men and playing against different people for my whole life to come into college and then playing with these younger dudes or with these people, even if they were older, their mental wasn't like mine. They haven't been exposed to the things I've been exposed to. You know what I mean? So it's like, what are you people telling me? Like, me and all of these dudes that I play with, the class difference is like this. Crazy. I'm over here. That's why I used to chill. Pass the ball like different dudes and announcers say. Krause can get his own. You know, you got to get everybody else stuff. That's why I be cracking up. If you look, when he moved me to the two, it was the worst decision ever. But he tried to think, Jamie Dixon tried to play me out when I was coming back. And he knew that I love basketball. I have a passion for basketball. And I care about it. And I cared about my teammates. So I wouldn't let them down. I care about the fans in the city. I care about the university. I care about the people that represent us from outside the university. My people from home, from the X. My people from overseas. My people from different places in America. You know what I mean? And I owe it to them to do my thing because they want to see me represent, and I'm representing for them. So they could go outside and be like, yeah, that's my man, that's my brother, that's my cousin, that's my family member, that's my people. I went to school with him, something. You know what I mean? Like, it feels good to be able to say somebody that you know is doing something positive and going hard. So that's why I used to look at people like when you see these coaches trying to knock down people and talk about people behind their back. How crazy is that, man? It's a discredit to you, the university, and everybody else. But you sitting there asking for these favors because you want to prove a point, Jamie Dixon. He wanted to prove a point. This is why we lost a bunch of our games. The games that we lost, this is why we lost. Because either he wanted to prove a point, and you can see it in the games when, what game I just put up? We was playing against Syracuse my senior year. And he had Ronald running the ball, running the point. Ronald's a small shooting guard. He's not a point guard. Everybody knows that. That's why he's been playing the shooting guard the whole time. Like, come on. Stupid. It's just dumb. So, and he was uncomfortable doing it. You know what I mean? It's not like he understood how to play the point. He's just playing the shooting guard. So it's different. He doesn't know certain things about when to get people into the play, where to start the play from, who to get the person the ball, who just scored. There's a time clock situation. All of that stuff didn't happen for him that fast. It didn't develop yet. Not saying he wasn't a good player. No, it's a hate move. No way. Double R is good money, but he just wasn't a point guard. So when then Dixon started the bull crap and tried to be like, yo, I'm gonna move you to the two. I'm sitting there looking at him like, yo, this is stupid. And he's like trying to make me like, you know what I mean? Try to make me he's trying to exploit the fact thinking that I can't play the two or play the point from the wing. It's stupid. So I accepted all challenges. Even when they tried to kick me out of school my junior and sophomore year at Pitt, multiple times. Even when the cops was doing crazy stuff to me at Pittsburgh, multiple times. Fake pulling me over for no reason. Follow me around from like a 4 block radius from the McDonald's on Forbes all the way around back to Natural Choice, that square. And we're going back like this. I did this 4 times. And the cop pulls me over and he sees who I am and then he apologizes. And I got to do this. I'm like, come on, fam. You see me stop at every stoplight, every time. Come on now. There's just no way. Because you would have been on me from all those times if I ran through anything. You know what I mean? So it's like, come on, this is stupid. He's like, I'm sorry, Mr. Krauser. And he hands me a ticket. I'm sitting there looking at this dude like, come on, I've been targeted here since I got here. Because I'm from New York, I'm a good player, and I do not stand for y'all bullshit here. I don't. All y'all coaches was trying to try to bully me and bully these other kids here and that was playing and stuff like that and threaten us and all that stuff. No, man. And then what was crazy with Dixon would try to bring Levance Fields and Aaron Gray, Levon Kendall and those guys and Antonio Graves and those dudes and bring them in the office. I already knew this was going to happen just like when he brought me in office. He's trying to bring them in office and tell them not to give me the ball and pass it to each other. And he's trying to make it seem to me like they were scared of me. They wasn't scared of me. I was the older dude. I knew what to do. And I'm the leader. I'm the vet. Give me the rock, champ. What are you talking about? I earned this already. I'm chips in already. I earned this. Don't act like that. And then he was trying to make it seem like just because I was a senior leaving, you don't have to worry about him next year. So whatever. Because he knew I was still going to play the game hard. You feel what I'm saying? I hope y'all catch on. And so Levance, which he didn't like me anyway too much, I understood because he was from Brooklyn. He came with the hate and stuff. Oh, I'm going to do this. It's all about, at the time in this younger mental, it's all about being on ESPN. That's all they used to say, ESPN. It's all about being ESPN. They didn't care about certain things, like just for example, at the end of games, they wouldn't pass the ball so we could run the clock out. No, they would want to hold the ball so they can get free throws and be on the TV shooting free throws. You get what I'm saying? It's a different type of mentality. And so and then I will go run for the ball, try to get the ball, you know what I mean? The point guard get the ball in the hand, the senior leader get the ball in the hands, and that's who you get it to. Nah, he only tried to do that when it was crunch time. He used to sub me out early and change my whole minutes. Sub me out way early. And then try to when they let Levance and them play and let Whichcomb play, and then when they start doing bad or whatever, he wants me to come put my cape back on. And he's like, oh, come on, Carl. But then Jamie Dixon used to always be like this, like try to manipulate, try to make me seem like I'm doing super bad and to the scouts and everything. So that's why he was screaming so much, Carl, 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 come on. Like, who screams like that? Why are you screaming like that? You have to understand this. Why? And I'm playing D and I'm dribbling like I'm everything else. Him, Patrick Sandu, all the rest of them, they were sneaky. And then some of them would try to act nice, but behind closed doors, y'all didn't speak up for me. Y'all was wild, sneaky. I knew this. That's why I was playing against y'all too. That's why y'all see it in my face and that passion I'm playing with, because I knew I didn't have nobody to have my back. Not one person. That's a fact. Not one person. Them dudes in that team ain't like me. I knew that, but I still showed them love. If you can see in the game, I still was cheering on the bench. I still this because it was a mental thing. I knew my mind was way more elevated. I knew these dudes were younger and they was only caring about themselves. You know what I'm saying? I knew they didn't understand, but they took on that positive and that strong, hard, tough-nosed mentality that I brought to the table, diving on the floor, hitting people, being tough, standing in people's face, standing your ground, understanding who you are, and accepting nothing shaky. Come on, man. And so when we got up to that game, they was talking about this, winning 4 games in 4 nights. And let me say this to you: when I'm talking about I accepted that challenge when moving to the 2 guard, I accepted the challenge because I wanted to show the NBA and everybody else I could shoot. I've been shooting. I've been a shooter. I've been killing dudes and getting 40s and 50s and 60s and 30s multiples and finishing, not even playing the third quarter in games, dogs, and killing people. I'm talking about Ratty Blow with a broken elbow, man. What are you talking about? Since 15, 16. What are you talking about? Until I got to Pitt my red shirt year. I want y'all to understand this and how I'm setting this up so you can pay attention and you can stop fronting on these dudes because my journey will be respected, man. This is a straight salute to me, man, paying homage now. Let's go, man. It's tired of being nice and super humble to you shaky people and you some of you other people, y'all don't get the movie. Y'all don't get to understand what's going on. Playing for Jamie Dixon sucked, man. Playing for Ben Howland wasn't too much fun. It was okay. You know what I mean? It was alright. But understand this. You coaches, when you come to people's houses and you lie, don't think that the people don't get it. We have a different plan on a different mentality because we already been through worse. Do you get what I'm saying? We already been through rough times. We already know what we built for. So it's different when you, like some of you white coaches and some of you black coaches, you coming in, you try to be looking at kids and looking at people in their parents' eyes and be making up all these stories and lying. Come on, man. You killing yourself, champ. And killing yourself, and you trying to put the kid in a shaky situation, man. So a lot of you parents, please, and a lot of you kids, watch yourself, man. And watch these coaches, Stevie Wonder, Ed talking like Jamie Dixon, who don't look at you, but I just called to say I love you as coaches. Man, get out of here. All right, let's get back to it. So I start working in the gym on my, coming off the screens, left, right, coming off the screens this way, right, left. You know what I mean? Like with my feet. And then I worked on staying low, worked on my arc, worked on my follow through, worked on everything. You know what I mean? Just constantly shooting, constantly coming off the screens, hitting the Reggie Miller off the fake screens. You know what I mean? Setting people up properly. All of this goes into getting a good shot or giving somebody else a chance to have a good shot, with drawing the attention and dropping the pass off. I'm just saying, man. So me playing like instinctive and cerebral, it always helped me. You know what I'm saying? So adding that college basketball game and the basic game, I already had the basic game because I was already playing it. So all they did was pretty much add on different plays and stuff in the scouting report. Literally, that's it. And these super hating coaches. I mean, super hating coaches and these super hating refs. It was crazy to have referees hate on you like this. So, and during that senior year, Jim Burr and Tim Higgins used to try to tell me to throw the X down, like don't put it down, they're going to give me technical fouls. Even they said that to us at home. When I was playing a home game, I think it was against Notre Dame or somebody. We was playing at home, and they tried to get me to tell, Tim Higgins tried to get me to throw put the X down, don't throw, they're going to give me a tech. I was like, so what? Give me a tech. I said it right there. They used to try to control me all the time. You not controlling nothing, dude. I'm not being controlled by y'all shaky people. I'm not being controlled by nobody. This is basketball. I'm coming out here to play, man. I'm coming out here to do my thing and help my fam and help myself and help my teammates and help everybody do better, man, and excel. That's why I'm out here. I'm giving my all. I'm passionate about what I do. I don't come out here half-assed. I don't come out here shaky. You know what I'm saying? And anytime that Dixon and them made me mad, I still snapped out of it and still played for my teammates and the fans and my family and myself, and made fun of the situation. Sometimes when I didn't have 9 or 10 points in the first or something like that, it was something going on personal with Dixon and the rest of them, because Dixon used to try to make other people mad and do other stupid shit, man, and say dumb stuff, man. He was just the worst, you don't even know. So this senior year, man, 2006, man, versus Syracuse, man, we didn't get calls, and it was happening again. So they wanted to build up this story of winning 4 games in 4 nights. You know what I mean? We won 4 games in 4 nights, and beating Cincinnati, West Virginia, Louisville, and we just beat these dudes. I mean, we was in the game with these dudes. So, and I think we played. No, it was my junior year, played Villanova. But yeah, I just named the games. So now, they talking about like, hey, this the McNamara story. Now they wanted it to be the Jerry McNamara story because he's a white point guard. He plays for Jim Boeheim, who's a white fake Hall of Fame coach, man, for playing the 2-3 zone. And even Melo told us, man, they wasn't working on no real defense in practice, man. He told us that my freshman year in the gym in Pace College, man, community college, when we practiced after y'all in the Garden. Come on now. Like when we was playing in the Garden for the Big East tournament, freshman year. It's just like, we knew them dudes ain't playing no D. We knew, like, they couldn't play man-to-man defense. You know what I mean? So them refs had to cheat. They had to help them, in that zone. They wasn't calling fouls. They wasn't calling a bunch of stuff. And then, during the game, I was, going to the basket, and he didn't call the foul, Jim Burr and them. So I'm sitting there saying, like, come on. It's like, what you think? I'm going to let you win this game by yourself? I'm not going to let you win this. I was like, man, I don't need you. You know what I mean? He was about to give me a tech. He was like, so what? Give me a tech. Like, that's a fact. Because they already gave me techs before for saying nothing. And then standing up for myself. Even the game I just watched the other day, they gave me Tim Higgins gave me a tech because I said the same thing. It was at home in the Peterson Event Center, and I was just had it on live, and literally the same thing. They wasn't giving me no fouls. They wasn't calling. The dudes beating me up. It was cool for me to get beat, hit, all of that. Everything. Because them refs didn't like me because I would go hard. And then I changed the game with the foul settings. All type of stuff. Going to the line 16, 18 times. All of this stuff, man. 14, 15. Come on, dogs. So I was already killing. This is what I'm saying, man. And they was like, yo, Jerry McNamara story. When Jim Boeheim got up there and started cursing and screaming because he knew what that was going to bring. He knew what he had to do because we was on their ass like it was too close. We had the better players. We had everything, and they didn't want to give Pittsburgh they like just due the credit. Like they never wanted to give us our just due credit. That's why I always force people to pay attention with my tricks, with my passion, with my energy. I will force you to pay attention to me. The same thing in the interview, man. You kids gonna have to know it, man. You're gonna have to go and fight for it, man. Anything, man, because you're gonna have to understand. Even if these people that interview you, they might have a long day. They might just have interviewed a bunch of people that were just, just bad or shaky or whatever. And hey, man, they might not want to interview you right now, so they might try to push you along, but they don't understand that you need this money to provide for your family. They might not understand that you might need this to get something done, or you might be in trouble. So you have to make them pay attention to you. You have to wake them up. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I did to the city of Pittsburgh and the rest of the world, and especially bringing this BX to the world in my whole name. Letting everybody know my name, man. I forced people to wake up. I forced people to pay attention to Pittsburgh. When I got here freshman year, when Brandon Knight wasn't doing none of that stuff he was doing, yo. None of that, man. So stop playing with me with this Brandon Knight stuff, man. I know y'all people like your old tradition. That's why I didn't start my freshman year, because of Ben Howland and what he said about you boosters and all of that. I knew you boosters didn't like me. I got it. I understood. You want your traditional fake looking like a white guy point guard. I get it. I'm not him. I'm flashy. I'm a New York City kid. I got flashy. I got heart. I got passion. I'm here. Yeah. And I'm in your face with it, telling you I don't care. Facts. You're not controlling me. They wanted a dude that they can control. They wanted a scary kid that they can control. You bugging. No. Who they think they could jerk, say anything to, and it'll just be cool and it will happen. No, you need me just as much, if not more. You needed me more, because I'm helping your university. I'm helping you keep a job. I'm helping your university gain students to get fans and more money. I'm getting your university money from the NCAA every time we win certain games and tournaments. Stop playing with me like I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I was stealing out per diem money and everything, man. Chill out, man. Let me just stay on track. But look, it was just like this. When referees don't respect your coach, it is harder for your players and the rest of the people around you to watch or even play and just keep that same type of level intensity and on a high level. Matter of fact, just to play on a high level. But some people can't. I can. I've been cheated my whole life. I've been jerked my whole life. From cops, from everybody, from family members, from other people in the projects, from people outside the projects, from prep school coaches to college coaches, to all of that. I've been jerked. I've been made a shaky example of before. I broke out of that and I kept fighting. I never stopped. So during that game, I was like, man, I seen that ref said that. I wasn't going to stop. It was like Hennessy, never stop, never settle. Shout out to Henny. Throw that in there, Curve. So it was just like that. When I looked at Big AG, no disrespect, but when Big AG was in there, having a difficult time at halftime and going through it, I would tell him positive things, and I would encourage him to play better and play harder, and don't be scared of these people, man, and don't worry about missing. Don't worry about that, man. Don't worry about the referees in this contact, because they're not going to call and we still going to have to go hard. Same thing with the rest of my teammates. And then we picked it up and we started going. Did you see in the game when Jerry McNamara jumped on my neck when I shot the three? This is around the time when these referees are starting to talk crazy and we start coming back. And this dude just got finished telling Jamie Dixon to shut up. And then the other dude on the way back telling him to sit down. Like they be waving their hand, disrespecting them. I'm talking about a lot of games during my years here playing at Pitt, playing for Jamie Dixon. Straight no respect, man. No respect, man. It was crazy. Like that other guy gets no respect. Like it was just like, dude, man, like, yo, the refs used to be talking crap. I never heard referees, man, even in street ball basketball, yo. Referees wasn't even talking to the other dudes like that, man. Like in college, Man, y'all gotta be kidding me, dude. Like, they was saying any and everything to this dude, man. And it was like, yo, he says nothing back, or he does that stupid smile. Or he goes like this with his hair. Or he's bugging out. He might even he might give up the mom spaghetti, man. The M&M might throw up like he did in the Garden against UCLA, man. I wasn't even playing. Levance Fields and Aaron Gray told me. Mom spaghetti. Well, you don't know what you doing, dogs. You really didn't know what you was doing, man. We helped you, man. You talking about winning? We won over 84. I won over 84. I'm the winningest point guard and player at Pitt. Won over 84% of my games, dogs. Collegiate basketball games. How don't I deserve to be in the NBA? Blows my mind. This is crazy, but I think God did it for a reason because I wasn't going to go for that gay stuff. I wasn't putting on makeup, and I wasn't trying to go to these secret mansion parties and go to Snoop Dogg parties, and then you're going to try to say, oh, yeah, Carl was there smoking weed when Alan Ray and them went and the rest of these people went. Me and me and my man Daniel Horton from Michigan, the point guard number 11, we got up out of it because we was being smart. And this is after the Lakers workout, when I worked out for the Lakers. But I'm going to stay on track. So after, when I shot the ball, when I pump fake, because I just got finished in a couple of threes, you know what I mean? And they was, I heard in the game, it was like, this guy's Larry Bird in the last couple of minutes. That was cool. Shout out to Larry Bird. I appreciate you throwing the X up right there out the window for me out there in Portsmouth, Virginia. That was fire. And I appreciate you helping me out from Billy Knight and bringing me up there and buying me a hot dog and a Gatorade, man. That was something, man. Because you, Larry Bird, man, and a lot of people, I never thought I was going to meet you. I didn't even, wasn't even a thought. I didn't even think I was going to meet Larry Bird. It was crazy, Larry Legend. I was sitting there like, yo, when Billy Knight was trying to act funny and trying to like make funny weird jokes, him and his twin brother, like I knew him, like we was friends or something, and he's making like jokes trying to snap on me in New York. That's what it's called, snapping, aka in other places called ranking or busting jokes. I'm like, why is he trying to bust jokes? And it's like a whole auditorium of people, and we just got finished playing on the main court. I'm like, why is this dude doing this? And it's like, it's a bunch of NBA scouts there, it's a bunch of this, and there. And Billy Knight saying all this bullshit, so I guess he didn't think I was gonna say nothing back. So I killed his ass with that bum ass fro and that little penguin looking at his face. And I killed him with that shit like an angry bird, man. I killed him with the other shit too, the Tweety Bird face, super size shit. I was killing him with the jokes, and then other people started laughing back at him. So then, cause like you can see, I'm not stopping. I don't care. I'm from the X. I don't care. I don't care who you are, what you think you are. It don't matter. Wherever's going, it's gonna go. So Larry Bird calls me up the steps. And he told me, don't pay attention to that dude and don't worry about this. And I was like, you're right, man. Because how you going to be a general manager of the Atlanta Hawks for all of these years and you don't draft one pick player? You don't pick up one pick player like we didn't have ballers. You're crazy. Anyway, but that's your savior. That's y'all people's joint. Sick ass people. Anyway, so after the foul, man, when I shot fake, I pumped fake, in the garden, and Jerry McNamara jumped on my head, bow. And I think I was going to get the shot, for the 3 shots. So I could hit the 3 shots. Then we go in the joint and we going to win this game. Like, because it was like they was wearing down. The cheating wasn't working too much more now after. But then after that happened, they didn't call a foul. And then Antonio Graves, they threw the ball. Antonio Graves fouls the dude already, so he can't get the free throws. Can't get the layup. They didn't call that foul either to stop the game and stop the clock. You know what I mean? And they just let it go. The whole thing was just to let the white man win against the black dude. They didn't want Krauser to win, the black point guard against the white point guard. It was like one of those boxing matches with the great white hope and the black dude, you know what I mean? It was like that, fam. And at the time, we was winning going crazy too, and they was winning going crazy, but we was going through it. They just tried to cheat me and foul me out the game before. You know what I mean? So, no, it was against, Villanova, because they were saying they had better guards than us. And they didn't. You know what I'm saying? So they try to do what they usually do. They'll try to get me in foul trouble real quick so the rest of the team, they could try to win without me. And they knew it was a shaky chance of them winning without me. You feel what I'm saying? Because the previous games that happened in the show. So the referees, they try to catch on each year, fam. I'm telling you, I've been going through this sophomore year, junior year, this senior year. And they was doing this every time, cheating. Just OD cheating. And then trying to try to get me either frustrated, you know what I mean, so I can get technical fouls, or they'll try to pretty much talk the referees try to talk trash to me so I can get a tech and look at them and say something, and then they put the whistle in their mouth like this, and or they won't call fouls for me when I'm going to the basket. A lot of these games like that I have, and you see me going to the basket, it might look wild to you, but no, I'm actually getting fouled. I don't do no stupid shit like that. And the dumbass layups and be throwing the ball up. No, I'm actually getting hacked and fouled and smacked. Even when like man, so many games I'm gonna show y'all, and I'm gonna talk about these games too. And I'm gonna show y'all like before the games. I'm gonna show y'all how people looking. I'm gonna show y'all what happened before the game and how we just mentally stay focused. Because you know, like after that play, man, that was for my championship, man. That was my championship. You know, for my senior year, my family's there, my dad, mom, everybody, my sister, everybody, like different people from the block, different people from New York City, different people from Connecticut, all over, man. And I had those fans in there rocking, man. I'm talking about rocking. I know I'm literally the only player because I seen it. I'm the only player who played in the Garden who threw up that X in the Bronx in the middle of the square. I mean, the middle of that circle in the Bronx and had the whole Garden stand up throwing up the X, man, like it was Jay-Z rapping, fam. Like it was Jay-Z rapping. I'm sitting there like that because that was the first thing I thought of, Jay-Z selling out the Garden. And then you see all of these people with UConn and Syracuse, different people with different school, West Virginia joints, everything going up, throwing up the X like this and representing me, my cause, and my family, and my peoples, and what I come from and what I put out in the world, positive energy. What I came out there putting that passion out in the world, that pain, you know what I mean, that real life. You ask why we go, why we so passionate, why we this, man, because we went through a lot. Our story, our struggle, our journey when it was crazy, man, at home. It was crazy. In New York City, you had to be the most violent. You had to be tough. You had to be able to speak up. You had to be able to have smarts. You had to be able to think fast. You had to be able to do a lot, else you get killed, beat up, jumped, left for dead. Come on, man. Or you couldn't go nowhere. You in the house. You gotta go outside sometime. Just saying. So I adopted that mentality because it was already in me. I didn't adopt nothing. It was just already in me, champ. I'm keeping infinity. Like, so after this game, you could see, man, like after they didn't call that foul and the dude dunked it, Roberts, man, I couldn't stand that front dude, pump faker. And he dunked it. Yo, I wanted to punch Jim Bird in his face for all of those years you cheated me, Mo. I just wanted to rock you, Mo. I can't stand Jim Bird and Tim Higgins and a couple other refs. There's another couple of other little hobgoblin ref, and there's another shaky ref, black hair with the cock eye. Got the Bernie Mac and the Sam McDavid hammer going on, man. He got something going on over there, marble eye. You know, got a Guardian of the Galaxy ass dude. But that's these people, man. And it was a tough one, man, because that was for my life. That was for my legacy. That was for a part of my journey. You know what I mean? To show that I can lead different teams. I lasted generations. You know, every time from AAU, from everything, I last generations. You know what I mean? And I do my thing even to now to this day. I last generations, man. I'm the generational leader, man. You people got to really get this, man. My journey is crazy. The story is crazy. Being called black nigga by coaches, before I even got here, being threatened to coaches telling me I'm never going to make it to prep school. Never make it to college. People telling people in high school, teachers in high school telling my young fellas that's going to the high school now I can't read and all this other stupid miscellaneous stuff. And it's like, yo, all of you can see, like you can see the trail of hate. I know I'm being targeted, and I know when I'm being targeted from these cops, from these other people in my family that are Masons, that are different stuff. You know, a part of Boule and all that other stuff. I get it. Ah, man, look, man, y'all people don't even get it. I stay so positive and so humble, and I still try to help people, and I still try to pass on positive energy, no matter what I'm going through. I go through a lot, man. And this one right here in this episode, man, is for a lot of people, whoever's going through a lot, whoever need to just, hey, man, let your voice be heard. Speak up. Because my next episode, I want to speak up for a lot of different people, but I want to talk about some of these kids, you know, that are out here that need schools, that are doing well. You know, a lot of people ask me to help these other kids and help these other people try to get in school. So some of these, you know, coaches and different people that I know, you know, I have some people available for y'all and I want to get in the schools. You know, I know them through other people. I'll let y'all take a look at them and y'all give you, you know, have your own observation. Yay or nay, that's on you, you know. But and another thing too, man, and this is different, this is separate. Yo, stop asking me to do stuff and you people can't, like, from ex teammates and everybody, man, y'all got stuff twisted. Stop asking me to help and do this, and that, and you can't do a simple thing that I asked you multiple times to. All you have to do, literally, to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I asked you to subscribe to my YouTube channel so much, but you people think you can just jerk me, ask me to talk to kids, ask me to do this, ask me to da 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 da. No, brother, you have to help me too. And all I ask for is simple. When you type in Carl Krauser, just press subscribe. You don't have to pay a dime. It takes less than 20 seconds. Less than 20 seconds to help me out, but you people can't help me out in less than 20 seconds. And it's just a clip to subscribe so I can interview different people and have their journeys be respected too. So I can be on YouTube, and helping other people and helping myself and my family as well. Why do you people think that I don't have a son? I don't have a family, or I shouldn't get paid to do what I'm doing, or to get paid to train, or get paid to this, get paid to come speak to kids? I'm none of you people's ill friends like that. So stop acting like that. This is my business. This is mine. If you don't respect it, beat it. Like, get out of here. I don't need you. I'm only talking to the people who respect it, who want to see something different, who understands that I'm a genuine person who care about these kids and I care about myself, so I care about the brand I put out because I'm not trying to put out nothing shaky. I'm just saying. It's always been 10 toes, 2 feet, man. I kept Lord Jesus Christ, so I feel I'm complete. You understand? It's different. I don't know what you built for, but I'm built for life, man. And I hope y'all understand this, man, because I paid the price. X up to the boogie. All love to the world. Positive energy to the world. I'm out.